Join me once again in the classroom.
Class, take out your first draft and see if you could still improve on it. Then, get a partner and check each other's work. Use the guidelines here on the board to help you improve your compositions. Okay, class, be sure to discuss your comments with your partners. Okay? And then make the necessary changes in your compositions. You may group yourselves now into 2 or 3.
So, here's my work. Oh. I really like the way you wrote about noise pollution. But I don't think rock music is noise per se.
Well, I'm not really into rock music. Well, maybe it is not. I guess it's just the way the listeners pump up the volume of their stereos.
You're right. Now, what can you say about my work?
I think it is okay, except that it is too short. Maybe you can still explain further about the differences of acid rain and smog.
Actually, I was thinking of that too. Thanks, huh?
Thanks too. Now, I must point out in my composition that rock music is not really a form of noise pollution per se. I guess it is how loudly we listen to it.
Did you take note of what the teacher asked the students to do with the first draft? Yes, they did self-checking of their work, followed by peer conferencing. What helped them do this? Yes, the teacher provided some guidelines for checking. They were not just actually left on their own. What were they to do with these comments and suggestions? Right, they were supposed to consider them in revising their work. What else did she ask her students to do? Let's see what happens in day 3.
Class, now that you have made the changes in your work based on your partner's suggestions, kindly pass your compositions so I could take a look at them. Thank you. Class, here are your papers. I'm going to distribute them to you. Okay, class, go over my comments on the margin. If you do not understand them, kindly come and see me. I'll gladly discuss them with you, okay? Okay, then rewrite your compositions and turn them in when you are done.
Do you know why the teacher returned the students' works? Well, she wanted them to go over her comments, which they could use in revising their work. Also, she encouraged some students to confer with her personally. How does this scenario differ from the first one? In the first scenario, the teacher surprised the students with a writing activity. Since the teacher did not prepare her students for such an activity, they reacted negatively. They struggled to accomplish the task. In the second scenario, the teacher prepared and guided the students in writing their composition. The students were more receptive to the idea of writing. They were then willing to write. When does a teacher view writing as a process? We will know the answer to this question when we return. Please stand by.